Hello. Hello. We've got ads going. Okay. Hello. This, cause I know this sound is the middle of the night. Tatum, I'm gonna send you a message on Snapchat, so you can see what we did with my car. I can't see out of it. I have no idea how I'm supposed to be driving. I can't see out that. I'm genuinely really anxious about driving. And I'm annoyed because I didn't think I would have to be with this car. It's very annoying. Alright. Means nothing. In the middle of the night, call my name, you're yours too, same in the middle of the night. Why does that? That is not. There. It's fine. Yeah, it's genuinely like. I mean, I feel really lucky. I have insurance. I don't know if they're gonna fucking do shit. So yes and no. I got a call last night when I was watching a horror movie with Shining, which was decent. It was okay. I gave it, I think, like a 2 or a 3. It wasn't like the best thing I've seen, but it's a Korean horror. I thought it was new because it popped up as new, and it's from like 2016. I'm like, that's literally a decade. But anyway, we were watching that, and then I was playing games, and I had that, and I'm like, you fucking kidding me? So I was annoyed. But she did call. My rep called, who got assigned to my claim, because I filed the claim the night that it happened, which was the 14th, which is literally 4 days ago. Like, it's been 4 days, and I feel like I have lived 20 years since then. Also, I haven't seen Kate much. It's okay, I get to see her tomorrow. And then we get to spend my birthday together, and I'm excited. I definitely forgot that I didn't forget. I just scheduled it. I have a 7:30 dentist appointment on my birthday, and I was like, that's fucking stupid. Why would I do that if I knew I was going to be at my girlfriend's place? And I'm like, because I didn't have a girlfriend when I made the appointment. I don't have a girlfriend. God. Anyway, so I'm going to go to my appointment, go back, and we're going to go to my favorite place in town for breakfast. I'm very excited. And then maybe I can get her to watch Sinners. And then I have my tattoo appointment at noon. And she's coming to that. And I double checked. It's okay with my artist to go to have her be there. So I'm like, yes. Because I think it's Mondays and Tuesdays are appointment only. And then the rest of the week is walk-ins, like, or appointments. But Monday, Tuesday are solely appointments. And I'm like, yes. So, then car stuff. I filed the report on the 14th. I didn't get them. Oh, God, hi. Oh, hi, Pockets. Sorry, why does that look so weird? Man, oh, there. Jesus. Why does that look weird now? For fuck's sake. A whale fossil? Hell yeah. WrestleMania, I hope you have a blast. Okay, Mom's texting me about something else. I'm focused. I need to take my headset off because otherwise I'm not going to actually talk. So, filed the claim on the 14th. Drove it to my aunt's where it had been parked until today. And then after we had dinner for my birthday, hi Mama. After we had dinner for my birthday today, Aunt Sandy came over and Zach and Theo came over. Mama! Hi.
Hi. Hi, Mama.
Hi. So then, Mom, I didn't text you the picture yet, but we got as much of the glass off my car. Gary is currently parked in the driveway, but I cannot see. I am actually, like, I am very nervous about driving this around because I cannot see at all. Like, I was trying to back up and I have one mirror to do so. I'm like, this is good. This is great. So last night I was in a call with Shining. We were watching a movie. I was playing DVD. Got a call from the rep. Rep calls and is like, hey, I'm just calling you back. Got your email. Did this. And I'm like, no problem, because I know you probably have like 20 million people that are trying to get a hold of you for this. So we got, there's people coming out on Wednesday is the soonest they could come out to the house. They're gonna look at the car. Thankfully, I'm off on Wednesday as well, because Monday is technically a day I would work, but I have my wellness day for work, which will be great because I get to spend it with my girlfriend. Which, by the way, we just well, I don't want to say celebrated because I just got her flowers, but these were the pretty flowers I got her for our 6 months of dating, because we have been dating for 6 months. Yay, flowers. It was a really cute local place. If anybody wants to fucking see how big the fucking hail was that hit my car, that's the hail that hit my car. That's the size. It was literally baseball. Ugh. What? I didn't know you had a green be like my yellow one. What? Where? Oh! Here. It's a zombie. Get it? It's a zombie. I was like, what are you talking about, crazy lady? It's fine. Yeah. I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh, I see it in my other monitors here, and that's where I have this. Yeah, I had to rotate him because I got this little cutie. Britt, Oh Shine Bright, got me this for my birthday. It's a little seagull. He's got a french fry. So he goes up here next to the You Are Loved sunflower that Mom got me, a black axolotl, an alien, and a mustard with a full french fry. I know. It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh. So, oh, I was going to text Mom. Mom, I'm texting you the picture of my car. What it looks like right now. It's a hot mess. Also, Theo was great at blowing out my cake. He did really good. I love Rain Paris. I really wanted, Coffee and I had found, well, I think they found Mafra before I did, but I got really excited because I found them, and then I sent Mafra to Coffee, and then I was struggling because they were like, hey, I just found them like earlier this week. I'm like, you motherfucker. But they're not really on Spotify, which makes me very sad. So. Ah! Where's my camera? There it is. Found it. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Oh yeah, I forgot. My name says Cookie Screams. That's hella weird. I changed it because I've been playing with Masar. And I was afraid he wouldn't know who Beyblade Goblin is. It's zombie. Wait. Oh my god, wait. How do I message people? Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Can I message her? I can. Hi, Rossi. Oh, I just sent Britt a message. I was like, here you go. I heard it. How was the rest of your stream? Did you bring me back? Or am I still dead? Am I still dead? Ugh. We're about to watch a movie, so I'll be lurking. We're going to watch the fan of the opera. I'm so jealous. I love that one. That one is one of my favorites. I love that. Hi, Eli. Hi, Baby Bat. Hi, Maple. Hi, Ozzy. Okay. I'm gonna see. Usually people are not around, but I will send. He's on a trip. He's not around. Hello? Have I not talked to Sora lately? Where the fuck is this? Hold on, sorry, I'm not chatting. If you're around, I'm playing Deeps streaming. Okay. Okay. Can't stay dead? What do you mean? Wait, am I alive? Hi, J Bibble. I was just gonna ask if you were around, but I figured you were probably with the boy. So I don't want to assume. Oops. Oh God, I forgot I was in a game. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, would you rather hear... Yeah, I would love a friend. I got in, I got really frustrated. I'm like, what can I do to not want to rip my hair out? I was like, I can stream. I can do a surprise 7 o'clock stream. Is great. Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know what that means, but I did see that you got 2 out of the 3, right? Is that the only other one that you got? I don't know anything about records. I mean, I do because I own them, but I don't know a lot. Oh, ew. Why are you leaving me already? I don't think that was necessary. You did get it? Is that what that was today? I saw that it was like record day or something, but I didn't know there was anything Taylor Swift related. Also, I fucked up and I can't see chat. I can see Chevy and Grape, which tells me they probably got it. Because they're also Swifties. Please don't come over here. I would like to get a gen done. This is making me feel really good. Somebody. Less good, less good, less good. Less good, less good, less good. How does that hit? How the fuck does that hit me? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Did get it showing your people. Hillary Duff. Yeah, I don't know what that means though, because like record day here, I mean, I'm sure they probably had those releases, but like all the places in town that I follow, they all. What are we doing? All the places that I follow release wise, they all had they had hundreds of others. So I'm just confused, I guess. Why are we tunneling me? Yeah, I'm bringing him back here, you fuckfaces. Oh, child childers. Am I saying that right? Childers? Childers. Exclusive. Got it. Oh, thank you. That's not helpful. Oh my god. Get me the fuck away from you people. Really? Oh, never mind, it worked. Childers. Damn it. I'm gonna get it one of these years. I'm gonna get it. You ain't never gonna get it. You ain't never gonna get it. You ain't never gonna get it. This is why I think I need music. I technically could serenade you. I really didn't want to use my Unbreakable, but when I saw that they got the save, I figured I should probably go for that. Okay, can somebody tell me about her Coachella thing? I don't know who Ethel Kane is. All I know is that they had an outfit that is showing up on my TikTok, and I haven't seen the outfit, so I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just very confused. Alright. I'll just keep doing gens, I guess. Also, who is Ethel Kane? Is that Michael Caine's grandchild? I like Michael Caine. Because there's Michael Caine, a Christmas tree. There's a Michael Caine and a Christmas tree. Christmas with Michael Caine. Christmas with Michael Caine. But, like, is that it? Because people were saying it was, like, super scandalous. Like, super, super, super scandalous. Okay, bye! Enjoy the movie! I'll just have to look it up. It's fine. People, I will create a call-in Discord after this. Also, I wasn't having a headache today, so I decided I was gonna have my my cam on. You're getting real. Why am I one of the only people doing this? I'd be really pissed. Okay. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Please go away. I want to do my generator. My gen. I'm fucking annoyed. Ugh. Like, this is genuinely making me really mad. Why are you constantly... I could have had that gen done by now. It's fucking annoying. Oh my god. I'm still just upset. I wanted my gen. I just wanted to hang out in the library. But no. I feel like this Kate has been on this gen for forever. So I barely hit that skill check. Ooh, I do have commands for the Plague, Houndmaster, Chucky, and something else. Plague, Chucky, dog. I have 4. But I already don't remember. Can somebody get me, please? Clown! Thank you. Thank you. Hey, bitch, I'm sorry. I'm Deathhook. You can heal me. Scurvy the shark. Fucking kidding me. Oh my god, it's ready. It's like, not happening. Christmas with Michael Caine. Christmas with Michael Caine. Doing a creature VC. Yay. How do I change this? Streaming. Please don't join. Ow. Okay. Oh boy. That was a lot of sneezing all at once. That kind of hurt. Ow. Alright. Yay. People. Why? Well, you should stop it. I really need to, because I've been dealing with a lot of really bad hip pain the last week. And it hurts every time I sneeze. And I'm like, ugh. It's awful. But guys, look. Nancy's at P47.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Yay. We'll hold on to it. So she went from P26 to P47. That's not stopping Cookie, I know. So during the Blood Moon event, we took Nancy from P26 to P47. She would have been higher, but I went and I P5'd as many people as I could. So I had about 12 more million blood points at least that I could have dumped in, but I was trying to get people to 5, and then I just got Dustin to 3, and I don't really care about these 2 right now. Water break. Hi, Mars. Hello. Puddling. Mothman. Moth.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hey,
hello.
Man, I really need to fix some stuff. Hi, how are you? How's it going? Oh my god, I need to show you something from Animal Crossing. So they celebrated their 25th anniversary. 25th anniversary on the 14th, on Tuesday. Look what they give you. That's a statue. That's a statue. Here, let me go bigger. That's a fucking statue. Look at that. Monstrosity. Also, that's my house. Look at that thing. It's huge.
Hello.
Hello. It's massive. Raspberries. Tasty. Tasty. That's what she said. Listen, I don't have the that's what she said noise thing like Soup does. I should probably get that. Actually, I'm going to write that down. Reminders. That's what she said. Command. Like Soup.
Lizard.
Fuck, I forgot.
Lizard.
Oh,
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Lizard. I have a lizard. Lizard. I has a lizard. I took it with me to the movie. I went with Mom. Well, I went with Kate first, and then I went with Mom. Oh my God, I don't want to be Nancy. Huh. Jesus Christ. Oh, everything is fine. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah. Panic. I was like, ah! Mom, if you're still in stream, yeah, that's why I don't want to drive my car. It's like quite literally cannot see it. Oh, sorry. Listening to you on my earphones without warning. Lizard. Sorry. New shirts. Ooh, I hope I get to see them. I bet they look fantastic. That's just because you just look adorable. In general. Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Pablo, hi. A rubber ducky. A rubbery ducky, even. What is that noise? Oh. Never mind. So, oh, that's me. Sorry. Love you, Mom. Oh, it's a nurse. Fancy. I love you.
My bad.
You know what? We both got one. And it's your first match on, so technically it doesn't count.
Yeah, right?
So, obviously it doesn't count.
I had M's stream up too, and I forgot to mute her tab, and I was like hearing random noises.
Yeah,
like,
I did that the other
it's
day,
not
and
a
I was like,
Dracula. What?
Sorry, I just didn't want to run. I'm afraid she was quiet. Whoa, hello. Excuse me? How the fuck did you see me there? Oh, god damn it. I don't know what the fuck she has. Oh, this is a good nurse. Oh my god.
Bro, we're not. Why would we heal under the hook against?
Oh my god.
Bro?
Why did
She's
that
coming
not?
right here, girl.
Why does my stream deck work sometimes?
Girl,
Maybe it'll
move.
work. Stream.
Like I said, we're not healing.
Oh, that sounds super fun though.
Oh, hello.
I know. Oh my god.
Oh, she got me out of the window. She is so good. That was such a good blink.
Yeah, she's fucking good.
open my
Nope.
Stream Deck
Ah!
notifications so that...
Why? I just got unhooked. Why? I love that shirt, Rossi. Suits you very well. Get away from me. What
Oh,
what
come
is
on.
happening right
Are
now?
you really doing that?
Well, I don't know why she was trying to heal me. Like, hello? Also,
Is
I
that the
just got off
phone?
the hook. Yeah.
I think she's a little salty because I wouldn't heal her under the hook, but, you know, the chase happened immediately after unhooking her,
I was
so...
gonna say, I healed her after she unhooked me.
Oh!
And that went
You're gonna have
disastrously.
to run
Yeah.
immediately. She's coming for me, I think.
Where is... Like, the problem is she's quiet.
She lost me. So be on the lookout.
Oh god, I hate it already. What is that charm? Do I have that? I want that. Well, I'm gonna be an
What's
adult.
happening?
And I'm committing. I'm gonna be an adult who's terrified. I don't know what's happening right now. Well, the Fung is just literally standing still.
Yeah, like I said, she's been weird since I unhooked her because I wouldn't heal her immediately off hook. Against a nurse. Maybe it's her first day, I don't know.
I mean, that is possible, but
I
they're coming.
wouldn't
They're
doubt
coming
if
right here.
she-
I'm just hiding.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's cool. Ow! That was my face you just slapped. Oh my god, what? Where did she think I went? Where did she think I went?
I don't know.
She lost me.
Shut up, Rebecca.
That's what I'm saying to Kate, because Kate's being loud. You're being real loud right now, girl. You had a
Ah!
I need you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Okay, hear me out though. This is why I love playing against nurses, against blights, like people who are good in general. I don't like that I died so fast, but I like the back and forth of trying to figure out where the fuck they're going, where I'm going.
I would like her to kick that gen. It will be funny. Oh, she did, and it's funny.
I love that.
this kind of focused on running away, and all of a sudden I saw it fading off my screen. I was like, oh, she did.
When the killer is setting
She
a
did,
difficult
and
match
it
by
is.
skill, yeah. Again, it's nice. It's why I like going against like blights and billies and having to, like figure out, oh, they're rushing. I have to go this way, and I don't know. It's why I really like going against those killers, and probably why I really don't like the other killers. Okay, well, Talita is standing in front of a gen up top. So that's helpful. Yeah, she's not doing anything. would like it if they would go upstairs. Hi, Cigar. Hello. How's it going? They're going okay. I just decided to take a book out of Mesar's
Seem like she's right
book
on
and be
top of
like,
me.
hey, I'm gonna
Ma'am,
go strim,
where are you?
even
I'm
if it's for
scared.
just a couple hours.
Oh,
She's upstairs.
actively chasing above me. That's why.
She wasn't actively chasing. She literally just whooshed and hit her. I mean, I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's like not doing anything. She's not trying. She's got a really good healing build that she hasn't used at all.
Does she have barbecue? About to find out.
That I don't know.
Damn, I just got my blast mine up too.
I was hoping you'd have time enough to be able to launch it on there. Launch it. Launch
Do a
it.
drive-by.
Launch it. Launch it. Yeah!
Oh.
How are you, Cigar? How's it
She's not gonna
going?
kick though because she doesn't need to.
I mean, we'll see.
Why?
Maybe she'll hook you and think that she doesn't need to. Maybe she'll just go... Wait, no. The game will be over. Damn it.
Yeah. It's like, why did that not instantly kill me?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Leave. I do want to know what they had, though. Because the perks. Nowhere to hide. Okay, well, that makes sense. Unforeseen.
I had a feeling.
I think we're going to see a lot more of that. Because last night I had 2 killers with that. I was watching a Korean horror film with Shining and playing DVD. Bad idea. And most of the killers had unforeseen. Looks at you, they scream, and you see their aura. That might explain why they saw me. That could be a reason. Yeah. I did shoot Sora a message, but I don't know what he had going on this weekend. I did not know. Bow, 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 bow. Let me turn that up a little. Good again. Sorry, I did see your message. You ran some errands in the rain, so a little damp. Have you been getting a lot of rain? I don't know where. You don't have to dox yourself. I don't know where you live. We, I think, are on the other side of the shit weather. It's been pretty bad. We had hail, literal size of baseballs. It damaged my car, most of my siblings' cars, my house, flooded a lot of areas to the south of me, had a couple tornadoes near me. It's been pretty bad, so it was like, ugh. I've just been wondering how it is for the other people in other parts of the country and other countries in general too, because I feel like it's just been a lot of rain and I don't really understand why. We got a match. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to think of what else I needed, but I think that's it. Get. Well, we got time. Okay. Quirito. Quirito. Okay. Okay. Davis. Oh, shit. Dave is not who I wanted to pull up. Mainly because I just wanted to make sure that I have people tabbed. Oh, it's the Sable. Oh. That's not how I thought their name was said. Welcome back. Nope. Now I can say it. Welcome back. We had a match going. Well, not going, but like we were going to a place and then somebody left. I was like, well, it's fine. Okay. I think I'm gonna still have my music on. It's just gonna be lower. We'll see how that goes.
Midwich.
Probably not. I'm probably gonna get jump scared. The fuck? Rude. Yeah. Alright. Who? Someone's running below us. I don't like that. Oh, I think it might be a stealth killer.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
This is my
right.
Who is it?
It's a ghost face.
Okay. I was gonna say I loaded into this match thinking it was a Michael.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a Michael. When I was like, I don't see anybody. This might be a Michael.
Oh, okay.
But that makes sense as to being down below us. She's doing pretty good
Hopefully
running.
still down below us because I keep hearing the radius.
Yeah, she's below us. He might not be. I'm watching one end, but... Hi, Sky! First edition of The Hobbit. Let's
Oh
go.
my god, I'm so scared.
Oh,
Okay,
we're good.
He's on Sable. He's on Sable.
Woo! We did it! What the
Oh,
fuck is
everything's
this
crabbed.
Pokemon?
Oh, it's not anymore though.
Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, 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 lurk. He's gone stealth. I can't imagine he's not gonna go straight back to them.
I don't like this bathroom gen.
Mm-mm.
Like, when did this become a thing? I don't like it at all. I don't know why I'm doing this gen, but I am. I'm scared.
Oh,
Okay,
he's
he's on
upstairs. Oh, God.
Oh, so am I.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Getting in the
Yeah, Sable's
locker.
on the gen with me. We should be okay.
Yeah, they're right in front of me. I'm in a locker.
Oh yeah, that's completely opposite corner. 3 gens downstairs.
Okay. I'll have the save. It's cloaked, going down the hall. Please don't have Iron Maiden. Ugh.
Oh, fuck. Wait.
Like,
Wait,
oh
Sable,
fuck, you
what are you
have
running from?
him?
I don't know. I thought Sable
my
was
God.
him, but it's not. It's definitely not.
Oh my
Girl,
god.
what are we doing? Why are we running? Oh, fuck. Sable has him. Bye, girl.
Well, I don't think she has him.
And he has her.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's how that works at all.
I can get the unhook, I think. Well,
I
I'm not
don't-
scared.
I don't see him. Like,
He walked the other way down the hallway from her, but I don't know where he went.
Yeah, he's not upstairs with me.
I think he's watching the hook. Oh, yes! Oh my god. Y'all. Oh my god, he has me. He has me. He has me. Ugh. Fuck. Whoa! Okay, well, you got me.
I'm proud of you. I was trying to cleanse. I was trying to get this totem.
He's jumping down. Be careful. If that's you under me, I don't know.
No.
Okay. I couldn't
Oh,
tell.
he is right there, though. Wait. No, here. He's gonna hear me running.
Yeah, we kind of three-gendered.
If you look behind you, I got behind me. He does seem to be mostly respectful.
I'm scared. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god, hi.
I revealed him. he was hiding right by me. I was like, that's probably not the best way to go. Oh. Okay, well, now
Wait.
I can't see you. I didn't know that Rando Kirito was right there. Oh my god, hello.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I feel bad.
Kick that, Jen. It'll be funny. Kick it. Kick it.
Love how I can see it too, then. It just makes me laugh.
I think you went stealth.
He did. I'm gonna...
I'm scared. I'm in danger.
You're in danger. He's gonna, like...
Oh my
pop
God, I
out like
just
that.
touched this, Jen. I just touched it, and then he knocked you down, and... Oh, hi, sir! Wait, what? Why did you leave? Or did he leave? I don't...
Oh my god. It's fine. I didn't need my heart today. I didn't need to breathe. Damn it.
He's probably coming back here, right?
I don't know. I feel like he went behind me.
He's here.
I was like, wait, yeah, he's near because my meter was going up. Hi. I don't like this, but hi.
He was stalking me. He's probably got me 99'd at this point. Yep.
Hi.
No! Oh my god, how did he miss that? I built a house. What you gonna do?
Oh, good.
Oh, never mind.
I was like,
I thought I saw him breaking. Oh, you tricked me. Ghosty, no. What a mean man.
what a mean, mean man. Oh my god. I'm gonna give it a second. I have a feeling he's still here.
Hey.
Yeah.
That wasn't nice.
I knew it was him. Like, I'm real close. I gotta be. Yeah. I know. You just teabagged. Oh. he just moonwalked in front of me. Oh, fuck. That was funny. I wonder if I can do this. I'm gonna miss a skill check, I bet.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh my
It's
god,
fine.
he was so silent, and he just came around the corner and just absolutely clapped my everything. And then he nodded at me.
Oh.
Oh my god, what a scary, scary man.
Oh, you were dead.
Yeah. I was almost done healing too. He's like, no, no, no. Oops.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Is he nice? I don't trust it. I've been scorned too many times. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look down and then I won't be half as scared. Wait, no. I'm looking up so I won't be half as scared.
As he exposes you.
Yeah. That's I was like, I can't see, so I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I want to use it. It'll be funny. Thank you. Why?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, that's fine. I want to go out this way, though. So I can be out here. No, stop it. I want to go out here so I can be seen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! Got some mood lighting. Yeah. Who's a scary man? Oh. Thanks for the heart attack. Rapid surge, corrupt, pop. Oh, pop. Ew. Oh, he had Olsen's wallet. That's a really good one for him.
There's a code to put in for something.
Is it Encore?
Yes.
I was like, I just saw that. No worries. Yeah, it gets you Mina's badge thing. Which I really liked that. So that was kind of nice. Oh my god, I wish this would tell me how many like streams this is annoying. I don't know how many streams I've been in, Dave's. Like, if I don't stick around for this, am I gonna keep my watch streak? This is why I don't have watch streaks on my stuff. Because it gives me anxiety. Create a dashboard. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Okay. I'm also just double checking to see if Sora was messaging. He said he'd like to. That was less than 10 minutes ago. What's a Trevenant? Interesting. Alright. Well, let's play another one and then maybe Sora will be around for the next one. Oh, I can finally talk about it. We're gonna do this.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Creed. So, beginning of April, going through the end of May, we are raising money for Point of Pride. Technically, it is specifically for my birthday. I have received a lot of assistance from them. I know a lot of other people have. We also raised money for them last year. But this year for my birthday, we are raising money for Point of Pride. We do have an actual Tiltify. It will be up on Tuesday. I'm not making any, like, special shit. I might do the pizza thing again because I think that's funny, where you guys pick what goes on my pizza, but I don't quite know. I don't really have a lot of the wherewithal, the stamina for half this anymore. But we're still doing the thing. I believe last I looked, we were at $75 before I even go live. This is saddening. Ow. And I just made myself bleed again. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Not this Ellen saying GG and the game hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what that means. Go gamers?
Go gamers. There you
Yeah. Go gamers. Let's go.
go. That's what I'm going with. I like it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I saw the fucking funniest TikTok the other day. Yesterday? Had to been yesterday. And it started off with the Amanda Seyfried from Mean Girl, when she's in Mean Girls, and she's like, touching a part of her body and is checking on the rain. She's like, there's a 30% chance it's currently raining. That, hi Sora, we just joined a match, but you can definitely join next one. I'm so excited. And so it's got that on there, like that's part of the TikTok, and then the other part is it's like each day is some new fresh hell. Like, that's so accurate. Hi. I don't.
I had a heartbeat for a split second, but I didn't see them. Basement's at shack.
Okay.
There is a 3-gen at main.
Yeah, that's a
2 gens in
bad 3-gen. I don't have a radius.
It's a Bubba. It's a fucking Bubba. And he has Ruin. Oh, are you chasing? Oh my god, I just lagged.
You said ruin?
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are that there's a...
Fuck away from me with your chainsaw, you little
But I
jerk
will
face.
grab this anyway. 2 totems are spoken for. 3 totems are spoken for. Might be over by where you're at. Sora, how's your day been?
Oh, that's bad lucker dogs for you, buddy.
I'll just stay here.
I am so sorry for anybody in Maine.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. Oh, at Maine, apparently.
Yeah,
I'm
they
on...
might have been on the other side of Maine. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm on your gen.
Yeah, someone was on one of the ones at Maine.
To the gym, nice. I love that for you. I played with my nephew. Does that count? He's exhausting, like the gym. He's a lot cuter than the gym, though. Alright.
Nice, we're gonna have 2 gens, so that's awesome.
Let's find Ruin.
Oh shit.
Nope. This 3-gen is still really, really bad. Found Ruin.
It's on the hill.
No. But it's not far from where I left you. Using so much energy. Yeah, I don't know which one they started.
Shit.
This one?
She went down like right next to me. Girl, I ain't got no flashlight. I can't help you.
Which gen was the one that they were working on? Because weren't they... Oh, no, they finished it. That's what it was. Oh, okay.
He's got Grim.
Yeah. Are you able to grab?
No, 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 no. I'm in chase.
Can't. Never mind.
Oh, there's nothing up here, is there? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I need the staircase because I need a window. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, this is an LLT wall. Fuck! I don't want this. I can't run this. Ooh,
You can
show me
do
your leg, Bubba.
anything
yes,
you put your
yes,
mind
ma'am.
to.
Well, you let me stun you. You walked right into that one, bud. He left me.
Noted.
Oh, that was so stressful.
You did great.
Oh, he did go towards that gen that just popped. Oh my god, that was so stressful.
Oh. Ah. Sure. Ah! I'm so glad, Sorry, you heard that. I'm like, I don't know how loud this music is, but I'm just hearing the gnarly.
Wait, why are you broken?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. Maybe it's a chain add-on.
Mm.
Because he body blocked me into the corner.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time.
What a coincidence. Oh god, you're both here. Hello.
Oh, you're broken. You're broken still. You're broken still.
Oh, that's fine. Just let me go. I'm sorry.
I was sitting here like, why isn't it letting me heal you?
Help.
Oh, now you're not. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Oh shit. Where is he?
Help.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm
Well,
lost.
I found where he is.
Brad. A bloody knife. Hey, stop running.
Me?
No, this Ellen. Britt, I was gonna say something, I forgot. But I love you. Oh, I gotta text you a picture of my nephew and I today. Thank you. That I would hear it. He's coming around to you guys.
Girl, we're about to have to run. I'm not gonna get this heal done.
I love you. Oh, if you want Britt, to find a sound clip, that you would like to accompany your message, please just let me know. Otherwise I can leave it as this, but no!
Fucking grim, dude.
No! My generator! No, no, no! My gen. There's a gen in the atrium that is 99. Please touch it. Please, somebody go touch it. It was so close. No!
Kicked it.
You just kicked it, you bastard. Oh, why did I move? No. Don't pick me up. No, I don't want to go to the basement. No, 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 no. Oh.
I
Never
get
mind.
your gen done though. Oh my god. Amazing.
Yay! Let me tell you, this whole match has been chaos. Where's the other door? Is that a door? That's a door.
Oh my god, what? What? How did you know I was there? Why is that person on the ground? What
I
just
don't know
happened?
why she's on the ground. Thank you. I'm gonna go to
Fuck.
this. You go get her. I'm going to the door. Why are you coming to me? I'm trying to open the goddamn door. You can't heal me. Megan. Oh no. Oh, is he still by you?
Yeah, kinda. He's going towards your door. Be careful.
Nope, 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 nope. Get out of my way, Megan!
The Ellen's on the door by me.
Is she coming?
I should be fine, but now the Meg is in chase. Yeah, Ellen got this door open.
Is she near
Yeah,
you?
she's dead. I feel like we
Oh.
should leave. I really feel like we need to leave immediately. Oh, he's actually chasing us out, so maybe not. Ooh, you went back. You went back for the pick. If I was you, I would just leave.
I'm trying to see if she can get herself up. Isn't that what that totem is? No?
Oh, right.
Oh shit.
Is
Nope.
it your totem?
He picked her up. I was like, nah. I'm not fucking around. I will be shocked if he doesn't have barbecue. Aw, their name is Dumpling.
Dumpling.
Cute. Fast track. Oh. Great basic skill check. Built to last. Okay. Oh, they did have plot twist. Grim bamboo.
I was expecting some Bloodborne.
Honestly, same. Sora, feel
Why
free
else do you
to join VC if you would like.
Why else do you leave a slug at endgame? Come on now.
Those are my homeboys. My homeboys. Those are my homeboys.
Oh my god, stop. Brit, this is so cute. Okay. Getting out of that. Getting out of that. Alright, Div. We got that. We got this. Okay. Great. We've got the people we want up. Except for M. There we go. Now we've got everybody up. So do they, for the 2, 3's a party, whatever thing, do they just, is it just regular games or do they do like extra things?
No, it's regular games.
Oh.
And then there's like certain rules. Like everybody has to play the same person. And then you get a bonus escape if the random switches to the character you're playing.
Interesting.
And you can't switch to the next survivor until the three of you escape, or after like 3 matches, at least 2 escape. I think is the rule.
Oh.
It's been years since I did it. Last time I did it once, but it was before Duty started doing it.
I don't usually stream when they're on, so I've never.
Yeah, they used to do it in the middle of the week.
Okay, we're gonna test this out and see how loud this is. Firebot.
Those are my homeboys. My homeboys. Those are my homeboys.
Hell yeah. Zora! Sora, I did not forget about your noise. I'm just having a hard time getting it ripped from the video.
You're very good. Take all the time you need.
Yeah. Also, where is that from? This is going to play again for me. 101soundboards.com. 1soundboards.com. I use my instance, but if this is this would be neat. Funny. Viral. I don't know what any of these. Ooh. No. Comedy? How are you supposed to know? Oh my god, stop. Huh. Interesting. Hatsune Miku. Ba-ding! What is this? Wait. Where? Oh my god. Okay, I found quite a few already. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, focus. Get off of that page. I'm just gonna be so focused. Okay. Oh my god, get me back. Britt, thank you. I'm so excited to have that. Buy high, sell low. Can I buy an apple?
Buy high, sell low. Can I buy an apple?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say what I can buy. Sure. Awesome.
It's a very enthusiastic sure.
1G, please. Got it. Ooh, a praying mantis. Hi, Soup. Hello. Hello. Fairies.
Fairy godparents. Fairy godparents.
I quote the dad when he's like trying to show his trophy, and he's like, "And this is where I'd show my trophy if I had one."
I do the nickel
Oh,
thing all
yeah.
the time. His name will be Philip.
Yep. I also do the
I found a nickel and his name will be Philip.
yes. What's the other one? Fuck.
Said no one ever.
There's another one that I do a lot too. I can't. Oh, hello.
Or like I'll call something icky and then I'll start singing the Icky Vicky song.
Yeah, it's the the shiny teeth.
Yeah, yes, he's by my door.
That's what
Door 4.
shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. Shiny teeth that twinkles just like the stars in space.
Not you missing when you were right in front of me. Okay,
Soup,
we're
it's
on the
going
same side of
good.
the palette. Goodbye.
I got my car back over to my house. I don't know how I'm driving
that was a
it.
Good orbital.
And I'll
I mean,
send
it was
you a
pretty close
picture
to me still,
later
but it was a good like
of what it looks like.
rainbow through.
It's not gonna be good. But
It didn't look like he threw it upwards, but he did.
pain res.
He's going back into the door. Oh, this isn't door 4. This is door 7. I know how to read numbers. Oh, it says 4 on it though.
But we celebrated my birthday today with my siblings
Confusion.
and my nephew
Confusion.
and my
Okay, are we really doing this? I thought we weren't allowed.
brother.
We shouldn't be allowed to do that anymore. I thought they were gonna change that. Ash was grabbing me and letting me grow, grabbing me and letting me go. I thought they were supposed to be gonna stop that from being a thing.
We just had dinner at the house.
Oh, okay.
My dad always asks, "You want to like go out or do something?" But I really like his chicken that he makes in the crock pot, so I asked for that with lots of carrots. It's phenomenal. It's so like cozy, and then I got to have an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, and I got some nice cards, and my brother was at Costco earlier today, and he bought me another giant box of sarsaparilla, a Fallout sarsaparilla, so that's really fucking cool. I was very excited. So, yeah, it was a good day, and then I work tomorrow, and then I'm going to Kate's, and I won't be back home until Monday night.
You need to get Maine done.
Yeah, I had Maine chugging, but he kicked it.
I'm leaving a med kit in Shack in case one of y'all need it later.
Oh, he's chasing. Okay. My gen!
Oh, it's dead. Yeesh.
I think he's got pop, because this was, like, at least half. Ugh. That's upsetty spaghetti. Yeah, so we're doing that. I'm spending the day with Kate.
It's okay. I have
on
proven deja,
my birthday,
so...
and then we have our birthday stream. And I'm very
I
excited
see you.
about it. Very excited. Soup, if you have the energy, I need an audio
Sure.
file from ooh.
It'd be really cool if... Oh, the 3-gen is still here. I should probably do the one in front of me.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stop laughing.
Just a little dance.
Yeah. Oh, he's got pain res, by the way.
We both just get up. I need him to go kick that gen, it'll be funny. Oh, he went the wrong way. Probably got pain res anyways.
He's going through a door.
I can't see that one, so I don't trust it. Yep, and he came out of it. He did come out of it. I am so glad I moved. Hello,
Oh,
Ash.
he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, crap. No!
I was like, oh.
Stop touching me! Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Holy motherfuck! Oh my god, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh no!
Oh, shit.
I just flat out touched my glasses. Instead of my eyeballs. Oh god.
Ow! Eat the pallet.
Hi, Ash.
Whee! Goodbye! Don't take your axe back. That's not fair. That was my new toy.
He really said he don't give a shit. Ow.
I didn't realize there was a drop right there. He's scary. Aww. He's chasing Ash
Anyway,
because Ash
otherwise,
is apparently
I'm
not here
doing
this
good.
time. Oh, Ash dead-hearted? Nice. Nice dead whore.
Taking a roundabout way, but I got J-Bubble. Assuming they don't come out down here. Oh my god, get away. God.
They're in Maine.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's far too close. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought I still heard the noise, and so I was like, I don't want to heal him if he wants to get the points himself, but yay.
Thank you. I just thought maybe you were like looking, surveilling where he was at.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's basement.
I think he's coming out of this door. Who wants to bet that?
He is.
Oh, hello, hi.
I win.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay. I am at this gen, so I can work on it again.
He that's me.
No, I can't. 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 You
I'm going over there
motherfucker.
now. If I can figure out how to get down here. Here it is.
I didn't have anything to work with. Why the fuck did you come back, you weirdo? God damn it.
There's no reason.
I was so excited. I'm like, oh, sweet. I get to touch this gen. Fucking kidding me?
Feels bad.
Oh, Soup, I have Repo downloaded too, for Tuesday. If people decide they want to play Repo instead. Dr. Pangloss.
I don't want you.
Pangloss? I'm a potato.
No, I can promise it. Okay, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Thank you. This is mine now.
We're like all here.
He had Surge or something
Yeah.
that I didn't notice.
Gosh, if you don't get out of my way. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I thought he saw me.
My boogie shoes.
Just boogie with you. Bow, chung. Bow, chung. Okay, now I want to listen to that though.
You are welcome.
I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you.
I'm scared. Oh, okay. He's chasing still.
Just boogie with you.
He's going in a door.
My boogie shoes. Just boogie with you.
Into my gen. Man's looking around for somebody.
He's chasing Ash. They're at Shack. Well, they were.
I see you.
My boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Oh, I was gonna send you that picture before I
He went
forget.
back in this door.
My boogie shoes.
What are the gens looking like?
That one that we keep trying to get done is pretty spread from the other for this one. They're corner to corner, basically.
Oh, okay, period.
Two are next to main, and then there's that one.
Gotcha.
The one next to main, not in front of. He's coming to my door. Shit.
Ain't nothing but that one I got. Okay, I didn't want to listen to the rest of this, so I just wanted the one Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Doing great, sweetie.
Taking them all the way down. Ow.
Need to find a different band.
I always do that. I should have kept waiting. I always get myself paranoid, and then I bolt the pallet.
I'm just tired now. No, I feel that. I feel that. How are you feeling? Because that's probably not helping you get better going out, but...
God damn it.
Stop me.
I see him, I'm gonna die.
To see although you're differently.
You know what? This is the job for the bot. I don't want to do this.
She did, girl. She
Okay.
did. Oh, she went to Edge Map. Oh, she almost made it to that pallet.
Oh,
though.
I
That
didn't
would've been
realize
sick.
that they were that they DC'd. Surprise, shorty! Hi, Doc. Hello.
I want to put it out there, I did not train that bot, so I don't know where she learned that looping from.
How are you? Okay, texted.
Let the record reflect. It was not me.
Exactly. 22.
Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Oh, alright.
Honestly, I have
Let's
to say it's to when I'm, like, my
try and see where this gets us. 42. I don't want to get off until I can hit 48. Which means I got about 2 more matches, probably. I got a little too cocky. Have you wrapped around my finger, make believe we were in love? Oh shit! What is it, Yun? It was fast track, right? Whenever another survivor is hooked, you gain 3 tokens while repairing. Whenever you hit it, for each token spent. It's fine. I don't want to run that anyway. I'm gonna put Blast Man on because it's funny. I didn't want to waste my time. Chilling, working through some stuff at work. Oh, I'm sorry. Negotiating from a very strong position, but equally likely to be told to go grok myself. Yeah, I feel that. Oy. Okay, well, we don't need that. We don't need you grogging. But that sounds stressful. I would not handle that well. I don't know how other people handle shit, but I'm sorry. And I hope it goes in your favor. Because that sounds like the best of both worlds. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Weeds, melons, hello. Now come on, come on, come on. Na, 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 na. Feels so good being bad. Oh. I am the melon. How come you're playing Nancy?
I saw since if the Blood Moon's over, I just play around with my other P100s.
I love that.
Give them a little attention, because I spent all of it on Jeff. Okay, he's going somewhere else. you.
Oh, it's a Fred word.
No
No.
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your baby daddy. Come get him.
I've been
Oh,
okay.
thank you. You can have him. Bye.
No,
I've
thank
been
you, we got
okay.
mine tonight.
We had horrid weather.
I told you I didn't want him. Why did you bring him to me?
And I'm trying to
Hit that, what's
handle
wrong, girl?
Girl.
a lot
I
with
didn't
my
want his
car.
man. Oh,
Um,
that hits me?
because it's damaged.
No,
The entire back
fucking
windshield is out. So that's great. It's great.
Fake or real?
It was okay. Wasn't much special about it.
Doing?
Didn't
Oh.
really do much, so it was okay. I didn't get as many blood points from it as I was hoping I was going to, but I did get, okay, in reality, I did get,
Shit.
I would have gotten Nancy very far
God damn
in
it.
terms of BP, but that's fine.
I didn't do it on purpose.
No, you're good.
Papa's staring retirement. He's not going to come
I
in
ran
for
him
more
for
than
a while.
his
It
2 days a
just
week.
Ran out of
He
things.
never even said, oh, oof.
And then I got stuck on a window
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound good.
trying to fake it out.
Nope. I'm on the way. And on the way means I'm right here.
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Leverage?
I don't know what that means.
I don't. Oh, it's a.
Oh, he can teleport here. You're asleep. Let me wake you up.
He's chasing the other dude.
I know, but I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
I was like, why are we sparkling? Okay, well, you should let me wake you up now.
There. People become broke mechanics. That's true. Thank you.
Oh my god, why do I have his terror radius? Oh, he's right
Whoa!
there.
Hello. Excuse me, sir.
That was terrifying.
Would you care to talk about our Lord and Savior Ghostface?
Oof. I'm about to be asleep. Check out it's fake, by the way.
Bro, that shit. Yay.
Still, even though I miss every other event anyway, that's fair. Yeah, I played for the quests and stuff, and I wanted like the Mina charm, but I haven't like put money towards this game in a really long time, so I hope to keep it that way. Like for cosmetics, I did buy like chapter and stuff.
Do you want a cookie? Do you want me to?
Oh, I can go.
Yep. Peas. Peas and carrots, please.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
I'm here. Oh, they're like in Maine.
No, they're over.
Oh.
They're over
I just
that
saw-
way.
I saw things go towards Maine or something.
Whee! Oh, hey, look, they're right there. Thanks.
Hey!
If I don't play it a lot, I also I'm like, I shouldn't
I
be
just
spending money on
screamed,
this.
So.
Ah!
Oh my god. He's still coming for you. Damn it. Sora, we may need your help here. Oh my god, he has friends. Oh my god, that's why I screamed. Oh my god, he teleported to me. Sora, help them. I'm in danger. I'm exposed. He tried to use a fake pallet
Same
to damage
melons.
me. Fuck away from me.
Maybe I wanted that. You ever think about that? Like, summon up my stuff. One second.
Oh my god, this man. I volted right into him. God, I'm never patient enough at freaking pallets.
Same.
No.
He's coming right for you, too.
He's silent. Where is he?
He was just in front of my locker. He's going back at main.
Yeah.
I have no idea where, Sora, where you're at.
Is he coming after me? He sure fucking is. Go away. Why? You think I broke the hell out of your ankles or something? Go away.
Yeah, obviously you did.
Whatever.
No. Freddy.
Oh my god, thank you. Still coming for me?
Yeah, why was he silent, though?
He might have one that makes inside when someone goes in obsession.
God, I
don't know
can't
about the
stand
rest.
this man.
Isn't he your main?
He is. I just can't.
I was just
Oh my
checking.
God.
Where the fuck did that happen? Oh.
The Quan is here. Nah, he's not gonna have the angle.
No, J Bibble. Oh, 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 oh. That is my cue to leave.
I meant
No,
this.
thank you.
I meant I can't stand this specific man.
Got it. I was like, isn't this your killer? I'm so confused.
Help! Help!
Did you see Melon's comment? Can't stand this killer. Plays 1,997 hours of said killer.
Right.
Where the pallets are?
Accurate.
Oh my god!
Dang, I didn't even pip. Rude. Rude man. Ooh, CJ. Oh, he clicked. Why did he click?
Set that up for a minute.
He would have had that. Why did he click? Damn. Not the Notters. What are we doing, Quan? Do you even make this palette? Freddy being patient with it. Oh, that was good. That was good. I don't get why he's not even wiggling. Are you that mad about it? He's getting the nopers.
Oh, we had a good ghosty earlier that scared the piss out of me. And that's like my main.
This is...
Fuck. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Nope. Oh my god!
You always exposure. I love it.
Holy shit. I don't even care.
She said, girl.
I don't care.
That was
Oh, shit.
That was good.
Oh, I have never felt. There's been like one time where I've like had to lean forward because I was like so in. I'm like, oh my god, turn. I just snowball fight with a ghost face while my last teammate died during the winter event. Let me show. I'll get the clip from earlier because it was Maury, and I very much enjoyed it. Okay. Okay.
Don't like this.
All right. Did I check into my own garden today? I did. Damn it. What did I get? I'm gonna play this one because I like it. I know. I'm a little mad because my was delayed, but I can't do anything about that because I saw it, I did it, but it didn't show that way in the clip, so I'm a little. But I just don't have my face on it. It looks great. I was very happy. I was like, I just want to get outside. Just let me get outside. Let me get out here. And he did it. I was like, yeah. It was great. He didn't kick a single gen of mine. I can't drink that anymore tonight.
What aren't we drinking?
My Alani.
Oh.
Not because it'll keep me awake, because it won't. But it's too sugary.
Which one?
I am drinking their Orange Kiss.
I don't think I've ever had that one.
Yeah, melons. I was like, melons like this. It was nice. It was good. Well,
I'm trapped. People are blowing up gens in front of me.
excuse you. Nothing happened.
Who is that? That is a trapper.
A trapper?
Ah! Oh!
Huh.
You know what? I won't stare at you next time. I am so sorry.
Did you scare him?
He's going right to y'all at the
just scared
statue.
him.
Wait, did he see me? He's... Now he's going to the statue.
Uh.
I saw that. I'm on the middle gen. Trying to get mine ready. Almost there. I feel like he knows there's people back there, so... Oh, well. I feel like now he really does.
Yeah, well, he placed the trap, but the trap was in a really bad spot. Where?
I'm in the middle gen right here.
Where? I don't... Oh.
Well,
I was like, I can't see. He's got something that makes you blind. Damn it. Okay, we'll let the ads run. I don't... It was fine. I just also personally can't hear, but that's a me problem. Ah, get away!
oh, he wants you to. I was hoping you would turn around and kick the gen. Wah.
What the fuck? Get away
He's coming
from me.
back now.
He must know that this is a 3-gen.
Get past my nerd. So you have nowhere to hide?
I don't think so. Can
You
I
go back to
have
the
that
statue, Jen?
position?
Oh, he's picking up.
Never mind.
He's over there though, so be careful.
Main is
He's coming back this way. Uh-oh.
Well, he is now. Sorry. I need help. That was such a kind trap. He was protecting you from the monsters while you did the gen.
Shit. He trapped the window next to the tile by that gen we were doing.
Okay. Noted.
On the outside.
That's fucking hilarious.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
What are you knowing about?
I'm following the ace. I thought he was gonna bolt the window. Not the trapper resetting the trap.
Do it, do the gen, do the gen! Do the gen!
No, no, no.
J-Bobby!
I was trying to take him away from you. Oh my god, what is happening?
This was 99! Ace, come touch the gen! For the love of God. That was such a feels bad moment.
Oh my god, are you kidding? Why did that even happen?
Yes, turn back the clock.
Oh. He blew it up on me while I was on
He's
it.
pallet trapping.
I saw it. God dang it.
Ace! Ace!
No, I'm right here. I got
Yeah, no, I was saying to run away for him. Oh my god, we need this gen. Ooh. Getting in a locker. Jesus. Welcome back, Tatum. How was the movie? Did you like it? God damn it, I just said I wasn't drinking that.
Run.
Excuse me? I got the save. Hopefully.
If he's following me, I'm taking him to main. If he's not, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know
He
where
might
he's
have
at.
dropped me. Definitely made me scream from something. Yeah, he definitely is not on me anymore.
Okay.
He definitely has a couple pallets and windows trapped over by the front of main.
But why are we coming back?
Really, Ace? Yeah, let's not, as the only healed one, take a hit. The Orange Kiss Alani, I just said that I wasn't gonna drink it anymore, tonight because it's too sugary for this late at night. Why are we teabagging people? Okay, I'm going this, I just wanna, okay.
I think we should be playing some chase.
I don't think
If it
he's
comes
gonna
to
be in
all
chase
dogs,
long.
so-
Yeah, no, he's...
So,
He turned around. He's not on ace anymore.
he checked the locker for some ultimate weapon. That's why.
Cody gets 9 p.m. Yeah, he's just gonna get me out of this locker. Yeah, energy drinks don't do what they do for normal people to me. I fall asleep. Usually. Which is why I don't drink caffeine drinks in the morning. Because I don't need to be falling asleep at my desk. Especially when I gotta wake up at 4 a.m.
It's fine and dandy that you just blew up that gen, but now you have to kick it. Go kick it, I dare you, it'll be funny. Nerd. Nerd. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Interesting.
It was a prank.
It's a prank. Oh.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is actually. I thought
did
he was
have
coming
that.
this way.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope you like that flavor.
Oh my god, you scared me, Sora.
My bad.
I've awakened from my advertisement slumber. What'd you find? Sorry.
There's a
What'd you find?
movie poster in here called Dead for Ice Cream.
Had one today while in line for record store. It was delish. I love that for you.
Is this going? Yeah, we did that
I
already. That's sad.
tried. I don't.
Yeah. Whatever.
Anything useful.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Anything useful.
Funny seeing you here.
Yeah, come to see the movie. You too?
Oh, shit. I didn't think he was actually still behind me.
It's
Think I won't. I
a
don't care.
it's a
Check
Alani
down, by the
cotton
way.
candy drink. But
And he
I
left.
have it's like
It
a
has days.
Cool Whip thing that I shake and then and it's very tasty.
Please give me the
It was
crown.
delicious. But I'm wondering if it would work with that too. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge when I go upstairs, and then we'll be all good to go. I think I got probably one more match after this. Never tried the flavor. It's, let's see. Here's my thing with the Alani. They're super sugary.
What was Ace doing?
Um,
Was he just being chased?
He was. He left them.
I'll tell you what the ace has not been doing. Anything of use. He's just running around in circles
I'm in danger.
a lot of
Where did you
places.
even come from, my guy?
Cool Whip.
Damn, my blast mine's almost up too.
chase him.
To be fair, he's like not paying attention to the ace at all.
He keeps just kind of chasing him away and then letting the ace be because the ace just keeps teabagging him.
He's just too worried about gens, it looks like.
He keeps like waving him to like come back and nothing's happening.
Yeah. He knows it's a 3-gen over there too. He definitely saw me.
Probably not. I'll probably be on maybe another match after this, Soup.
This wrong girl just died.
Because I gotta work tomorrow and I gotta go to bed.
He sounds like he's still on my tail.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I hope Dave's still alive when I want to
We'll
raid.
buy time for Ace. I got you.
Dave looks dope right now.
You can't have her. Just run, Bobby. Just run. I got you.
Oh, Tatum. Tatum and Soup. I need a sound bite, an audio bite.
That's a set trap.
From whenever anybody is available. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, leave him alone. Leave her alone.
Oh my god, it's so cute. What did you get that from? Aww. That's so
He
cute.
wants you.
What is that? Yeah, mine doesn't do anything. How do you have a sparkle?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, how? I want it. NASA has a channel? Oh my god, NASA does have a channel.
My god, he's got all of these pallets over here trapped.
Oh, from the return. Yeah. Excuse me, I love space. Don't make me smack you. I wasn't even home when those were happening. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't home for any of that. I think
I
your
guess so, I didn't know that.
Snapchat was my indication that it was happening. And I was not home.
Note to self, a locker grab counts.
But it's really cute.
for opening a locker
I love
for-
it.
Ah,
I don't like this song.
There's still a pallet back here. I didn't even see it.
I had streams almost 24/7. Wait, okay, what? I didn't know it was being streamed until Tatum mentioned it
Chasing
in
the
Discord.
ace? Or is he just chasing
Yeah, no,
him
I
off the
didn't
gen?
see that. Yeah, I'm looking the splashdown. Where does this say? 8 days ago was the return. Monster becoming.
we don't need to play like that.
Yeah, no, I was not. I was not online. I also didn't know that NASA had a Twitch.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Definitely would not have seen that, but that's really cool.
For some reason, he wanted to leave.
It's adorable.
No, that's fine.
You can talk all you want.
I love that you got it.
The ace isn't getting back on the gen either, which is kind of annoying, but...
Fine.
Feel like I've been dead for 2 million years.
Well. Oh, and are we gonna just slug now? That's fun.
Just watching me.
My surprise, not one bit.
Burr, burr, burr. No
Oh.
surprise ending or cameo.
No shot. No shot.
That just landed like normal. That's valid. That sounds
There
pretty
you
boring,
go.
honestly. Glad I missed it.
Yeah, he went back by the ace.
Um,
But ace is in a corner now.
a sound for your walk on. So like short snippet, 7 seconds tops. Preferably no specific music that can get
Happy birthday
things
to
wrong.
you.
Is he actually gonna go back?
Happy birthday.
No, he's gonna go open on. Oh, he's setting traps.
I'm really glad that worked.
Now he's gonna.
I did see that. The Artemis crew will return for Avengers Doomsday. I did see that. That made me really
No. I
laugh
was
a
gonna say
lot.
He's gonna open another locker, maybe.
Still says J. Bobby is needing assistance.
He's so scared.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and if it's like a sound bite and you can't get the exact sound bite, let me know. And we'll go from there. I've been dead for 2 million years. I almost took a drink from that again.
It's okay. Nancy bought out a pallet, guys.
I swear to God. Okay, well, I might have to stop it. I don't think I'm getting her to 48. She's still, what, at 46? Yeah. It's fine, we'll do one more. No, Tatum, so you can just, if it's like a YouTube video, if there's a YouTube video of it, you can just send me the link and tell me, like, where it is, and, like, what part you want, and I can get it downloaded. Rather, I will ask Rossi or Coffee to do it, because I don't have access to my program I used to use. So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you know what you're falling for. You like are you ready for more? Jesus. Interesting. Jesus Christ. It's fine. Things are fine. Or my instance has a lot of random little sound bites. That is true. We'll do. My choice will be no surprise to anybody. Well, I was thinking it was gonna be unacceptable lemon grab, but I don't know. It can't be like I got bonked for my K-pop Demon Hunter song that I had. That got bonked, which was not fun. Didn't like that. Hello? Copyright. That's what I mean by bonk. I saw a bonk and I'm like, I don't know how that works. I do have another one that Britt just gave me, and I like that site too. But I haven't looked into it. Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Fuck. There was protesters demonstrating outside our county jail today in response to activists who were arrested at a local farms, which is a It's a beagle breeding research facility. I don't understand what that comment's about. Anyway. Is it a sound clip site? It is. Tanuki! Tanuki! A Tanuki! Tanuki!
I see it. I'm there.
Hi! Hello!
That is unknown.
Hi!
But he's cute. I love it. Oh, he went poof. He poofed and then he poofed again. Wait. Okay, let's.
Can
do
somebody
this
clip that, by the
maybe?
way?
Nope.
Ooh,
Okay.
Jesus, sorry.
Nope, you're fine.
You said it's the
another one on the
unknown.
other side of that too.
He's going inside of Maine. Shark side, question mark?
Oh, he's
Not that
blighted.
mean.
Sir,
Yeah.
get away from me. Huh.
Message me. Oh. Hey yo, hey yo.
The fry screen. That's valid. Mm-mm.
Ooh, nice stun.
Are we all on different gens?
Yes.
That's amazing. Way
Probably gonna come to
below.
my gen because they did run by it, and she's being hooked next to her.
Yes, pain res. And dead man's.
I've gotten off this gen an awful lot. Oh, Sora. Oh, no. Wait,
He's going
pain
back to my
res. Wait, okay.
I wonder if he has pot.
To be totally honest, I have no idea if he has
Going back
pop.
to the hook. Nope, he's coming up through Maine.
Ooh, I think he has nurses.
Are you guys? Is anybody going to the hook? I'm kind of
What's that?
trapped.
I'm gonna try.
I think he's sitting at Maine, just looking. Nope,
Nothing.
he's coming down.
That's fine. You ain't hitting me with that, no sir. Oh, he's starting. Oh, never mind. I dashed
I was gonna say,
you.
it looked like he was gonna come up to Maine.
Yeah, he was. I think you thought I ran that way, but
Oh, God. This 3-gen
on the
is
side that y'all are running now.
really bad. I'm at Gazebo.
I'm gonna go up to the hill. Because it's chugging a little bit already. But it is regressing. After I get rid of this husk.
Woo! That almost hit me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't know you, that's my purse. Yeah, he has nurses.
Pick it. I dare you.
I don't know why that's being held. Melons, I'll check it in a second.
I got you. Oh, never mind. You're good, unless you got it.
Okay, it had to have been filth that triggered it. That's
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw that.
So many.
This is Draconian, and I saw this Cradle of Filth. Yeah, the band.
He has like two little clones next to the hill gen.
Yeah, he keeps putting them there. That one's so close too.
Oh, there's one right here. I'm gonna get rid of this one.
Fuck.
Thank you.
I was about to say, you can't let you get infected.
Yeah, and then he teleported to it. I hate that. Fuck, dude. I accidentally let go. I didn't mean to do that.
I don't know if I get this. You said he's got pain res.
He's gonna. Oh yeah.
I'm hooking.
All his clones over here are gone.
Damn it.
Oh, he almost didn't see you.
I still don't really know how he saw me. That gen was getting really close, though. It's been timed out. Random chatters causing problems. You know it.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
God, that shouldn't affect me when I'm on a hook.
Trying to see if I
I'd say
can.
heal, but he has nurses.
Yeah, I just want to try and get this done.
Let me see if I can find this.
Whoa! Whoa now!
Guess they heard the gen being touched.
Being hooked.
I'm gonna grab a wheat run.
Grab and run, grab and run, grab and run. Coming to J Bobby's gin.
Hi.
Hey. Bow, bow. Make a man out of you.
Oh damn! She made distance.
She's been kicking ass. I'm gonna be very stealthy. Because I would really rather not die. Must be swift as a coursing river.
Oh, we have a good spread.
Great typhoon.
Alright, man.
He teleported to the hill.
Oh, I'm going to bless this one instead.
Go, go, go. you. I'll protect you, girl. He teleported.
Fucking A.
Teleported to you, J Bobby?
He did, but I let go of the gen. I forgot about Dead Man's.
Oh.
He didn't come up to the hill. I don't know where he went.
He's coming back to Shack side.
Okay.
He's leaving.
If he has a husk over here... it's
Yeah,
on the
there's a
ground, it's
husk
not-
on the ground over here,
Oh, I
too.
see it. It's next to Maine, though, over here.
Oh, he's spitting at the gen, Sora. From Maine.
No, he's not hitting it, luckily. But if you guys don't know, just a little fun fact: the husk is on the ground and not standing up. He can't teleport.
Can we keep them on the ground?
It'll come back.
Oh, you
eventually,
bastard!
Like,
Oh, he knew I was there. That was so patient of him.
hi.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I got rid of the one husk that I knew about.
Haley.
I made him M1 me.
Girl.
He's going to the shack.
How the fuck do you know that I'm there? How are you how are you just straight up coming all the way over here? You must feel really confident you're getting these.
Now put her down.
I mean, I wasn't hiding very well, but I don't know how he just immediately saw that I was there. Confuses me.
You gotta work on your power a little bit, bud.
He let go. She got Dead Man's. Oh, shit.
He can't teleport to me anymore.
Oops.
He's on me.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Creed. Happy birthday to you.
Fine.
No.
She's on the hill gen. But he's
Okay.
hooking me by it. I didn't realize she went back to it.
Okay, I'm gonna trigger.
Alright.
Dead Man's on mine.
So yes, this Monday is my
gonna go up and kick
birthday.
it.
We are streaming
just spit at it.
Tuesday for my birthday. We are raising money this year for Point of Pride. I personally have received guidance and assistance from them, as well as they're just a really good company. They're a non-profit, so I don't know if that's a company, but they're a really good group. I really like them. We are currently, as of the beginning of the stream, at $75 already. If you can't donate, if you could share it, that would be great. That is free and it goes a long way. And I hope that we can raise 300. We are raising money through the end of May. So there is time. But I also don't want people to go into having financial issues because of it. So please, please, please do not do that. I don't want anybody going into debt or anything like that from this. So yeah. Holy shit. Em's got a lot of people in her chat. Why is none of this loading though? Okay.
Damn, it almost hit her. Oh my god.
Why is her stream not loading? Though.
Dang, she's got smash hit and got value out of it. Love to see it.
Oh, okay. Nope, that makes more sense. Alright. Sorry. Petalul? I think that's a flower. Look away. Oh god, I'm so tired. I genuinely don't know how I'm driving
She's
tomorrow.
looping the hell out of him.
Hopefully she can make it to Shack.
She is really good.
She's kind of stuck looping a rock right now.
This person is
He's
really
bloodlusting the hell
fucking
out of
good.
her, or out of him.
She is really fucking good.
She goes, oh my god, she dead-hearted too. Her, ooh. I don't think she... Oh. Oh my god. She is so good. Oh.
I'd rather her get up because I have no hood.
She turned around. She was trying to help you.
I know, but I was hoping she would leave so I can drive her hatch.
She's mending.
That was my only plan.
What I don't understand is at this point, just leave because you, like, there's no time for anything to happen.
Yeah.
Like, you might have been able to find Hatch by now. I still can't genuinely be upset because she
I can't kill B.
crushed it a lot more, but oh, Jesus Christ.
She denied me hatch. She just denied me my Kobe. I don't think she realized I took that hit so she could live.
Inres, nurses, eruption, and dead man's. Alright. I was gonna try to keep going, but I gotta get ready for bed and get actually in bed, so I will not have time for another tonight.
I was thinking that's probably gonna be my last as well.
So, but
I work in the morning.
thank you both for playing with me. I love you both.
For having on. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright. Let's go. Yeah. Get out. I just want to leave here. I'm gonna close out of that. Okay. Oh, good. He's still alive. We are going to go raid David. I don't know why I call him David. It sounded funny at the moment, and now it just sounds weird. We're going to say hi to Dave. He was wearing his Pyramid Head mask, helmet that he had, but we're gonna go raid Dave. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you guys for a fun surprise evening stream. I didn't anticipate that being fun. This fun, rather. But yeah, Dave's playing Silent Hill 2. Let's go say hello. And I will see y'all on Tuesday. Okay, no more surprise streams. Promise. Love you. Bye.